Hey y'all, I thought I would do a video telling about my story with alopecia. So throughout this past year, I've noticed my hair was just kind of not the same. Uh, Kind of a long story short, I just started chalking it up to, it's just natural shedding and stuff that happens right after you have a baby, because I had a baby in November, around the 12th of November actually. I figured it's just hormones. Over the months, things started happening, and long story short, I have alopecia. And it just really got kind of crazy this month, where finally on the back of my head, I had a bald patch about maybe that big. So it's a pretty good chunk of the back of my head, maybe bigger than what I showed you, probably. So, because I couldn't really hide that anymore, and my sides were starting to thin, it was balding up top, I figured I'm just gonna shave it, couldn't really hide it that much. It's the summer, so I could only wear hats so much without getting overheated, so I figure just gonna shave it and accept my life. People have asked, why not take pills for it or get the scalp injections, which scalp injections you have to do every 3 to 4 weeks. And although I may have tattoos and stuff, not really keen on the idea of a needle going straight into my scalp and stuff. And I wasn't overly fond of the idea of taking pills that may or may not be harmful for me. And in the end, about the treatments, there's no guarantee my hair was going to grow back, and the signs are pretty much pointing to it probably wouldn't have worked. So on the third, I got the clippers, tried filming it, and I did, but it was like 20 seconds of filming that I don't know if I'll ever show that. It was really raw, emotional, snotty crying, just hair falling. It was just one big crying fest going for me. And although I knew it was something that I needed to do, because if I didn't, I felt that watching my hair fall out more and more and more was just going to make me depressed and just not the person I am and I should be, and it was going to bring my family down. I didn't want to bring my husband down, the kids down, so I figured just, suck it up, cupcake, shave it, because you're not fooling anybody at this point. You hardly have hair, so just shave it off. And I did that, and I figured, hey, I could get some kick-ass wigs and, wrap my head in the summertime, and I can't wear wigs because it's too hot, or I can do this and that, and life's good, And then probably about 2.5 weeks or so after I shaved my head, I got another fun adventure on the alopecia roller coaster. My eyebrows started falling out, and not just a little, like, woke up one morning and half of my eyebrow is gone. Sorry, it was itched. So seeing that one eyebrow was half gone and the other one was going with it, and it was like not just like a little bit where you could fill it in with some really great brow filler. I'm talking like it's to the point of no return. You can see the other half is getting ready to join it. This one's questionable. At that point, I'm like, you know what, just screw it, I'm shaving it off. So yes, look, learning how to draw my eyebrows on. That's a fun adventure. But yeah, so in the end, I have now lost my hair, lost the eyebrows, and guess what? The eyelashes are going too. Found some good mascara, but in the end, false eyelashes aren't really an option for me, since I'm like highly, highly, highly allergic to the glue that people, put on their fake eyelashes. So it's one of those things I'm learning to go with it every single day and seeing what happens next. Try not to let it get me depressed. Some days it's hard not to get down and stuff. And for me, the biggest thing that's gotten to me, I guess, is how my family would react. I have young kids. They've been really cool about it. They go, look at me like, it's mom, and they keep going on their merry life, and they're happy, and, kids rub their head, and they think it's great, and they like when I wear different wigs, and my husband's been, like, completely amazing. Bald, wigs. I had long red hair when he and I got together. It didn't matter, and it doesn't matter. So for me, I credit a lot to some amazing people in my life. You know, definitely my husband and the kids. They're everything. They've been my rock. Some amazing friends who, you know, they listen to me. They let me talk, and they're like a lot of people. They don't know much about alopecia, but they're willing to listen and learn, and it's been amazing. And watching some amazing videos out there from YouTubers that have just, I reached out to them, and they've been amazing. People on Facebook like myself who have this, and you build a support network. Another cat that's like right behind me off camera. So with all this rambling, I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go with the videos and stuff, but I thought I would just make this one to start and see how things go. And my cat wanted to say hi. I don't know how many times I've tried to make this video and nothing ever works right ahead. My fat cat in the background who was doing his thing and inappropriate licking, so I had to film that a few times. And a cat that's like running around back behind me that wants to get into the screenshot. So you know what? I'm gonna call this like my final shot because it's just not gonna get any better. Life's never perfect, and this video kind of proves it. And my eyes are all over the place, having to look, well, look at the screen, look over here. Where am I gonna look? So if you care to follow my crazy adventures in alopecia and in life in general, please click subscribe, and also follow me on Facebook on My Tattooed Life. And there I'm documenting everything from my adventures on drawing on eyebrows and the fun I've had with that, to what I look like with absolutely no makeup on, and see where this shit goes. Talk to y'all later. Oh, and I noticed y'all see the Texas thing. No, don't live in Texas anymore, but I still have kind of a southern accent and just like the Waldo Corp because I lived there for so long. Talk to y'all later. Bye.